Praise the Lord, ACI kids, and welcome to another Bible lesson. I'm here with my daughter,
Alyssa.
And we are here. We're going to do part 2 of Moses. So Alyssa's going to read the story. After the story, I'm going to do a little experiment, and then we're going to do an art project. I hope you enjoy.
Part 2, the story of Moses. Moses and Aaron told Pharaoh, "The God of Israelites says you must let his people go free. Otherwise, bad things will happen to you." But Pharaoh would not listen. So God turned the water in Egypt into blood. No one could drink it. Then he filled the Egyptian houses with frogs. Frogs were everywhere. Still, Pharaoh would not listen. So God filled the skies of Egypt with gnats. They covered the people like dust. Then he struck the land of Egypt with flies. Still, Pharaoh would not listen. So God killed the animals of Egypt: horses, donkeys, camels, sheep, cows, and goats all died. Then he covered the Egyptian people with sores. Still, Pharaoh would not listen. God sent hail to crush the crops of Egypt. Their barley and flax were destroyed. Then he sent locusts to eat what fruit remained. Still, Pharaoh would not listen. So God sent darkness over the land. But again, Pharaoh would not listen. God said, "I will kill every firstborn son in Egypt and all the firstborn of the animals. My people must kill a lamb, eat it, and put its blood on their doorposts. I will see the blood and pass over their houses. Those children will not die. You will call this Passover and always remember it." The Israelites obeyed God, but the Egyptian firstborn sons died, even Pharaoh's son. Finally, Pharaoh listened. He let the Israelites go. After Pharaoh's son died in the 10th plague, he let the Israelites leave. They were near the Red Sea when Pharaoh changed his mind again and chased after them. When the Israelites saw Pharaoh's chariots, they were terrified. But God told Moses to raise his staff towards the Red Sea. God sent a strong wind and parted the sea. A dry path appeared, and the Israelites walked straight through the Red Sea. There was a wall of water on each side of them. They arrived safely on the other side. Pharaoh and his army followed them into the Red Sea. God told Moses to stretch out his hand. Then the sea rolled back again, and Pharaoh and his army all drowned. God led his people through a wilderness. He fed them and gave them water. They camped at Mount Sinai, where God told Moses to meet him on the mountaintop. Surrounded by fire and smoke, Moses climbed to the top, and God came down to meet him. Then God gave Moses the 10 Commandments on 2 stone tablets. Don't worship other gods. Don't make idols. Treat my name with respect. Treat the Sabbath day as a special day. Respect your parents. Don't murder. Be loyal to your husband or wife. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't envy people or what they own. Now the people knew how to obey God.
That was a great story once again. Thank you for reading part 2 of Moses.
You're welcome.
So I learned that God will always be with us, and we have to what? Obey God. So the verse that we have for today is in Exodus 3:12, and it says, "I will be with you." Okay, that's what God.
Verse ever.
That's what God said. I will be with you. There's more part to it, but I just wanted to focus on this: that God will be with you no matter what. He was with Moses, and during the plague, with all the crazy things, having locusts, having flies, killing the animals,
Gnats.
That was just so crazy, and what a scary time, right? And then God asked to let his people go, and they did, and they went through the Red Sea.
Yeah.
But wasn't that crazy how he had a staff and he just parted the Red Sea?
That was cool.
That's pretty amazing. I have a little experiment that I'm gonna part the Red Sea, so I want to show you. Melissa, can you hold the plate up so we could see it like this? Okay, so all you need is a plate. I'm gonna put some water, so we're gonna have it like this. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna put some water on the plate. Okay. And then I'm gonna put pepper so you could see the water. I might sneeze with all this pepper. Get away from it. Okay.
That's a lot of pepper.
A lot of pepper so you could see it. Okay, boys and girls. So you see the pepper. If I put my finger here, the pepper sticks to me. Nothing happens. See, it sticks to me. Okay. Now, I'm going to part the Red Sea like Moses did. And I'm going to put something on my finger. I'm not going to show you yet. And I'm going to see if I could part the Red Sea. So.
I smell the pepper.
You smell the pepper? I'm going to part the Red Sea. I just parted the Red Sea like Moses did.
That's so cool.
See the pepper went away, girls and boys? I parted the Red Sea. I'm gonna tell you a secret. It's with dish soap. So you try it at home, tell your parents, I'm gonna part the Red Sea just like Moses. So get a plate, put some pepper, put your finger in it, you didn't do it, show them that you don't have no magic trick, and then put a little bit of dish soap on your finger, and you parted the Red Sea. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
So, but that was just a fun little experiment you could do. So today's art project, you're gonna need a piece of paper, a white paper, and a blue paper. And then I printed the pictures of Moses and the people and the donkey. If you wanna have this, you could always message us, put a comment below saying that I want this paper and we will email it to you, okay? If not, you could draw it. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna get this paper, we're gonna fold it in half, like a big hot dog, okay? And then we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it in half. So I'm gonna cut it, and then Alyssa's gonna do the other part. You're gonna do it with me. Okay, so then you have your two parts. So on one of it, you're gonna fold a little part.
Like threes?
See how I fold it right here? Just a little part, okay? So go ahead, let's do this one right here. We're gonna do it on both blue papers. Okay, so you have both. Then on the big part, we're just gonna cut. We're gonna cut strips. See how I'm cutting strips, boys and girls?
Not all the way though.
Not all the way because that's what you had that you cut and you folded. So we're gonna cut strips.
I have no idea what this one is.
Yeah, she hasn't done it yet, so it's a surprise for her too. So we're cutting strips. Okay, and then you're gonna help me. You ready to help me?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, this part, we are gonna glue it, and we're gonna put on the paper like this. So what does it look like?
The sea?
The sea, but wait, we're not done yet. So before we glue it, these are the waves. So get yours, and with your finger, you're gonna put your finger and roll it, or you could use a pencil. So you're gonna roll it so they're like waves. Yep.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay.
You can roll it.
I was wondering how this would look. Oh, I'll just put it down here.
And put it down. I'll put it up so you can see while she puts it down. So you're gonna roll it, to bend it. See how I'm going back like that? You could use a pencil, you could use a pen, you could use your finger. And just roll it.
These are cool waves.
They're waves because when Moses parted the Red Sea, you see that the water went up like that. So that's what we're doing. And God gave them a pathway to walk across.
That's super cool.
Super cool. Okay, so after you do your waves, on this part that you folded, you're gonna put glue. So I'm gonna get my glue stick.
I'm still doing
That's
that.
okay, keep on doing it. No rush.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna put glue.
Ooh.
Okay.
I love how these waves look. They're so cool.
Looks cool, huh?
Uh-oh.
Oops, sorry. So see how the waves, and then she's gonna add the waves on this side.
Almost done.
It's okay. And in the meantime, so you have this paper. Alyssa already colored one, so she has it here. It's colored, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna cut it while she's doing the waves, and I'm gonna cut the.
There.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now put glue at the bottom of that. Okay, so you have a donkey, and then you're gonna fold it in half like this. And then you see there's a little mark there. You're gonna cut that off.
All right, so I glued it.
Okay, and then put it on your paper.
Which side?
This one?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
This one looks super cool.
Looks super cool.
Up like this.
Okay, let me show you the waves so far, boys and girls. And Alyssa, on here, can you write our memory verse? I will be with you. We're gonna write it there so we can remember. So while I cut, you can use a marker. Just put it right here. Yeah. So you have the donkey, and it's a little stand, and then you're gonna put a little glue there, and you could glue it into the Red Sea. Okay, boys and girls, and watch, I'm gonna show you the way it's gonna look like. So as we're doing this, boys and girls, I want you to think about this lesson. A lot of things happened during Moses' time, and he suffered, but yet he trusted that God would always be with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. So we just need to remember.
Do I write this part?
Yeah, we'll write Exodus. And then we'll put the donkey there. And I'm gonna cut. So we just need to remember that God was with Moses and God is gonna be with us too, boys and girls, right, Alyssa?
Yep.
We can't forget that we'll always be protected.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Moses. I'm gonna fold it in half. Okay, and I'm gonna cut the extra part around Moses. And we're gonna put him in the front because he part of the Red Sea with his what?
Staff.
With his staff. Pretty cool.
Just with the staff.
Just with the staff.
You just put it down and then just boom.
I know, pretty amazing.
Yep.
Okay, so put Moses right there in the front.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna show the boys and girls right now. We have some women and children who walked with Moses because he took all of his people with him, right?
The Israelites, right?
Very good. You remembered your own story.
I was reading it.
Yeah, and who was the one that didn't want to let them go, that was following them?
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, very good. And can you believe Pharaoh didn't believe anything that was happening with all those
How could he not believe?
all those plagues? I know. How can you not believe? Is my question
he told
too.
before.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, mamas. Sometimes we don't believe, and you know we need to just trust in God.
Yep.
We need to. Okay, boys and girls, here's just a woman that's walking with them. We're just gonna put them. So go ahead and glue it on there.
Okay. I'll put it like right here.
Put it wherever you want.
All right.
Okay, and then we're gonna show, you put it right there. Then we're gonna show the boys and girls. And then if boys and girls, please let me know if you want this and we could send it to you, the little people, so you could add it to your Red Sea. And it would be fun to do the experiment. Okay, what do we need for the experiment again?
We needed dish soap, pepper, water, and a plate.
Very good. And get a plate that has like a little edge to it so that the water doesn't come out. Okay, go ahead, add this one.
I'll put it
Right there.
here.
Okay, so let's show
Near the donkey.
near the donkey.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let's see. So here you go.
Cool.
That is it. So don't forget to tag us at Apostolic Church of Indio and tag us at
ACI.
hashtag
Hashtag
ACI
ACI
Kids. And I hope you enjoy. God bless.